Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Brent Kelly. I'm the Vice President here at the Sitkins Group. Welcome to our annual planning guide. This is our annual planning as we go into 2021. And, I'm guessing that a few of you out there are excited to move on and turn the page from 2020. Obviously, depending on specifically when you're watching this, if it's live or recording, we may be getting closer and closer to the end of 2020 and you're ready to turn the page. So first thing I would say is wherever you're at in 2020, let's finish this year strong. All right, let's finish 2020 strong. Let's not fall over into the finish line, but sprint through the finish line. So wherever you are, that's my first word of advice, I'll say to all of you. But the second thing is this program, this workshop is designed to help you as an insurance producer to begin to prepare and plan to achieve the goals that you truly want, get the results that you really want in 2021. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen in a minute to be giving you a review of the annual planning guide. I've got a sample document that I'll go through so it explains and outlines what it looks like, how you utilize it, and again, begin to create your own plan for the upcoming year. But before I get into that, I first of all want to do two things. Number one, I want to applaud you. I want to congratulate you for taking the time and making the investment to be here with me and to go through this. And I truly believe that the greatest investment that you can make, any one of us can make, is the investment in ourselves. And you're doing that. And I will say this as well, alongside of that, is that this is the easy part, right? Even going through, I'm going to spend about 45 minutes with you today, walking you through this plan, this guide. It's easy to go, okay, this is where I want to go. The hard thing is going to be executing that plan. And so number two is this. I'm going to challenge you is, do you want to be informed or do you want to become transformed? Do you want to be just informed or become transformed? Because the best producers that we work with at Sitkins, yes, they're informed. They learn things, there's knowledge, whether it's product and sales and communication, all those things, but they're transformed, meaning they've got to put it into practice. They've got to build the muscle. They got to build the habit. And that's the hard work. That's the consistency. So the goal of this is to give you clarity on where it is you want to go. And maybe the first thing is, where are you today, right? The awareness of where are you today, where do you want to go and how are you going to get there? And then it's about the consistency. That's the transformation, is putting this in motion. And lastly is a commitment. What commitment are you going to make to yourself, to your team, to your agency, to your clients, to your community, whatever it is? What commitments are you going to make to achieve this goal that you want to set in this guide? And I'd also say this, it's not just about the what, it's about the why. I'm going to talk about the what, and we're going to talk about the how even, but I also want you to take some time to say, why is this important to me? Because like anything worth doing, if you don't understand the why, it becomes very easy to say, it wasn't that important anyway, or whatever, I'll do it next year. New Year's commitments or resolutions, we see that close to 90% of them never take shape. Well, why? Well, because they were probably a hope or a whim or an idea one night, whatever it may be. And there was no plan, there was no strategy, there was no commitment, ultimately no follow through. And so if we don't have that, if we don't have the accountability to ourselves and to those around us, it's easy to, no big deal anyway. So those are my initial thoughts to you as we get going. And the last thing I'll say is this. It comes from a quote from Jim Rohn. He says this, that if you don't plan your life, there's a good chance someone else will. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. All right, so I really want you to take this seriously. I want you to be in control. This is your model, whatever it is. And by the way, I know that we've got people from different agencies, different producers, different demographics, different geographies, different classes of business. I get all of that. It's not about what I say or what Sitkins says. This is a tool and a resource to help you design your future and your business model, where you want to go. So take it seriously, design it what works best for you. All right, with that, let me dive in. I'm going to share my screen here. Go into desktop number 2. I'll share my other screen. You should see it now.